Okay, this morning we're going to be going through how to order a coupon book on the SouthData website. So initially with the coupon books, there is a little pre-setup information that we need from you, such as the name of your association, and we need a template set up for a product. So I'm going to go through how to do that first, since that is essential to the process. If you already have a product set up, then you can simply skip through this part. So to set up a product in SouthData, once you log in, you're going to go to the black bar and you'll see the My Products. So what you're going to do here is just basically going to be a follow the prompt situation. You can hit Create a Product. In SouthData, all of the product identifiers need to have 8 characters. The first 4 characters of any product are hard-coded and cannot be changed. So in SouthData, that's typically the last 4 digits of your client number. In this instance, my client number is 10304, so the first 4 of any of my SDIs will begin with 0304. So for this one, we're going to go, we're just going to create one that says test. So your payee name is going to be typically the name of your association. So you're going to hit next. Now we have this set up, as long as you have an association set up, you can pick it from the drop down. If it's a new association to you and a new product, you can simply just hit create association using payee name. You're going to pick your product type. This is going to be a coupon book. We have 2 coupon book formats available. We have the coupon book that comes with remittance envelopes and a coupon book that has peel and stick labels in the back. The biggest difference in this, of course, is also the cost of the envelopes, but most lockbox requires that you have the one with the envelopes, and that's just for consistency for them to be able to process payments when they come into the lockbox. Okay, we have currently 4 colors for the coupon book setup: blue, green, red, or white. This is completely up to your preference. You can hit next. This is going to be your payment information. Send payments to, if you're submitting your payments to a lockbox, then you will need to put the address that has been provided to you by the lockbox here. If you're going to use a bank that you already have set up, then you just go scroll through, pick the address that's already in. For the return address, you're going to put in whatever you want to be on the outer cover of the coupon books. Typically, this is the name of the association, the name of your management company, and your address. If your address is not listed here and you needed to create a new one, you just simply going to hit that information here on the create a new remit address, and that way you can go ahead and make a new one. For this one, because we have this P.O. box referenced to Cadence Bank, it's going to simply just tell you your association will use the Cadence Bank lockbox for this payment address. Choose your distribution method. Distribution means how do you want the coupons to be sent. If you want those to mail to your homeowners directly from SouthData, you're going to leave that checked. If you need those books returned to your office via FedEx for you to distribute, you would change to return to you. Okay, we give you the option on the face of the coupon to enter a custom message line up to 45 characters. This can be something as simple as maybe like a nighttime number, for emergency, call 555. Yeah. A lot of times people will use this to, just put something in as far as, remit your payments on time, payments due by the 15th, anything that you just want a little short message to convey to your homeowners. We do have an option for monthly messages that you can call into the customer service line, and we'll help you with those. And what that would do is put a different message on each month. Your final message is what's going to be printed on the last coupon on the book. You can either have it the same as what you have for your regular, or we can put a standard, this is not your final payment, new book will arrive. That's the most popular one. Just going to hit next again. This is where we're going to put in your late payment information. So for your association, if you know that payments are deemed late After 15 days, you're just going to go here, put in the 15 days. If your late fee is $25, you're going to put that in the flat fee. If it was a percentage, you would put that there. Graphic logo is purely aesthetic, so it's just, if that's something that you're interested in having print on the face of the coupon, you can have that there. And then you're going to hit finish. Okay, so once you've hit finished, you'll get to your design your product screen, and it's basically just giving you a visual of what a basic coupon book would look like. Keep in mind, as far as the Richard sample, Jane sample, account number, due dates, and amounts, that information comes from your data file. So what we've put in here are just is basically filler information, so you can see how it's positioned. None of this is actually relevant to your association. With this one, because you do have a scan line, you'll see there that it has information for the scan line. Again, that isn't your scan line information. It's just presenting on screen so you can see that we have it. All of the coupon books now come with the color cover, which is just a SouthData format color, and a change of address notice in the back of the book. As you can see, we go from your data and we pull out homeowner names to put in the from section. The to comes, straight from your product, and the RE is if you have anything as far as an account number, it'll reference that as well. And then you can see the back cover. Any kind of information that's relevant to your scan line that was given to you from your bank, as far as a management company ID or an association ID, will need to be filled out in this section. If you have bank account ID in your scan line or an assessment type, you'll need to do that as well. If you have something that's submitted to SouthData that has a scan line PO box, but this information is not included in your product, that will delay the processing of your order. You will have, you'll be contacted by the account specialist so they can get that information from you. Okay. So once you just kind of scroll through and see just the basic information that we pulled off from your format, you're just simply going to go down and hit Save Changes. Just gives you another overview on the next screen. And so at that point, your product has been created and is ready to go. Now, the second thing that you'll need before you can place a coupon book order in SouthData is a data file. If you're using a software, you should be able to export a data file out of your software using the SouthData format. We do have the SouthData format available on most softwares. If you are going to use a data file that you're creating yourself and don't know how to format that, if you'll go into the help section of the website, there is actually a template for coupon books. That just opens in an Excel file, and it'll show you exactly what we need from you as far as what's going on with the coupon book. So it'll show you in the Excel screen exactly what it is that you're going to need. So you'll need your SDI number. That's what we just created. Your homeowner account number, homeowner names and addresses, the interval, first coupon, number of pays, amount, due date, and if you're mailing them or if you're sending them back to you. So it's just a basic layout for data, but it is there and it is available if you need to create your own data file. Okay, so once you have your data set up, you go back out into the website to the Order Center. Okay, from the Order Center, you're going to go to the Order Coupon Books. Okay, so from here, you'll be able to see where you can either upload your file that you've created or you've gotten out of your software, or you can hit Enter Your Recipients. Enter Your Recipients is if you need a one-off book, something that you don't want to create a data file for. Simply keep in mind, though, if you use the Enter Your Recipients, those books are billed at a higher rate than your data file because it's a one-off book. It's a $5 flat fee for that, and you will have to input all of the information manually in for that. And when it comes to scan lines, we cannot guarantee a scan line on an enter your recipient book, just because there's so many variables in how scan lines are pulled from data files. We can't ensure all of those on a one-off book. So you're going to go to upload your file. You're going to select your data file. And for this one, I'm just going to use one that I have already set up. Okay, so the biggest thing to look out for on this page when you selected your data file is to see if you have a valid SouthData identifier in the file. So for this one, because I picked Laveau's Bayou Homes 0304-MLT, that is in the first position in my column A of my data file, which is PAN file. So the system picks it up and it says, okay, we found this SDI number in your file, and we are assuming this is the association that you want to use for this. If you have something listed here, and it is correct in the electric blue, then you don't need to add a product to this data file. You would only do that if you want to override the file. So if you want to say, okay, I don't want to use this for Laveau's Bayou Homes, this needs to be Farmers Bank, then you could pick that from the drop down and it would override. There's no limit on how many data files that you can upload, and there's no limit on how many SDIs can be in one data file. So if your software does multiple associations in one file, or if you're creating your data on your own and you have multiple associations, all of the associations that have valid SDI numbers in the file will present on this screen. Okay, so from here, if you want to add a letter to be mailed out with your payment coupon book, you will pick this. Keep in mind, we do not match up homeowner-specific letters, so it would need to be something generic, something about, maybe rules and regs, or lockbox information, just something that can be sent out to anyone that doesn't have any specific homeowner account information on that. This is also where if you wanted us to put a message in your coupon book, as far as an insert, you would upload that here. So I'm going to pick that option since that's one of the more challenging aspects of creating a coupon book. So for this one, I have uploaded a message coupon, and I'm just going to say, okay, I want you, SouthData, to attach this message coupon to this association, and I have to go over here into your file type and pick message coupon. This way, when your order comes to SouthData, because you've picked a message coupon, it will prompt it into another queue for the insert to be made and for that order to be sent on its way. If you do not pick message coupon here and say you pick letter print on front only, then your message coupon will actually be sent out as a letter. So just make sure, if we're looking at inserts that go inside of the book, that you're sure to pick message coupon here. Can pick paper color, ink color with message coupons. If you want color inserts, then that will need to be discussed with your account executive, as we do have minimum runs on color inserts. Okay, so you're going to hit review order at this point. And we're just going to have a basic shopping cart for coupon book orders. It's just going to tell you, okay, we received this data file. It has one attachment, which is going to be what we turn into a message coupon. There are a couple options here for as far as edit your order, edit your data, manage your letters. So if you know that your data file is set up for 6 pays and you want this book to be 12 pays, you can go into your edit your data, and this just adds some basic override capabilities to the book. So if you, for a one-time, if you wanted this book to be green, you can do this. So it's just basic information that you're allowed to override without making the corrections to data. You're going to review order. Special instructions and hold for ship date. Hold for ship date is if you want us to, if you want to go ahead and submit an order for your books and you want us to mail them on December 1st, then you can put in a hold for ship date. Additional special instructions, this will add instructions to your order. This is typically used if you are in a scan line situation and you need scan line testing done with a bank. You would put that in there so that you can convey that to the account specialist at SouthData, so they will know to mark this order for testing a scan line. And we like to tell people, especially during our busiest time of the year, the last 3 months of any year, putting special instructions in, if they are relevant to your order processing, is always a good idea. But if it's a question that you need to ask or something that could be handled on a phone call, we would prefer that you call in, because special instructions will set your job in a manually processed queue, and so it will delay your proof time to have special instructions. So once you've finished all that, you're going to hit place order. Keep in mind that this doesn't actually place your order. What it will do is it will send your order to SouthData to provide you a proof. So we'll give you an order number here, and then sometime within 24 hours, typically outside of our busy season, proofing on coupon books could take, upwards to an hour. During busy season, you may see a delay in time for that. So we do reserve 24 hours to get the proof out to you. You can take the order processing survey if you want to. And there are numbers here for the customer service department where you can click on this link to send a message directly to our customer service department, or you can give us a call. So, that just sort of runs through how we order coupon books in the SouthData format.